Hi guys, it's Mel here from Mel W Scrapping. Okay, so you will see I have a full sheet of paper and a heap of scraps. We're going to make some base pages. I've decided I just used my How to Kill a Kit with Style Christmas kit. And I'm like, I've got all these scraps. We've got to do something with it because before I do another one, and I'm going to do a Halloween one because I've had Halloween out as well, which is that's Halloween as well. Now, so let's just have a look at what I've got here. So, yet again, another video that I have absolutely no idea where we're going with this and what we're doing. I obviously tried to cut out a circle that really didn't work. Got bits that I've... Now, I wonder... It's really, really silly, but I wonder... I know I'm going to waste some paper, but... Let's see what we can do. Alright. Let's just turn it into some sort of thing with 4. Because that is really, really out of shape, that. We could always try and... That back one looks more... Back one looks more round. So let's go down here and go... You guys know I'm useless at hand cutting. Looks a bit better. Yeah, whether we use those bits or not, that bit can go in the bin. Right. We have... Maybe we just layer today. So I go... I have no idea what size that is. It's roughly nearly 4. That's a full one, that's a full one. That actually has, let's take the branding strip off the top of that. There's a branding strip off on the top of that one as well. I've got a, okay. Let's go something like that. I know it's go-to that I go into the middle, but we could always... What size is that one? 4.5 by... Yeah, that'll be alright. And we've got a bit of black here. Let's just mount that. This could be where our photo goes and we can do a Christmas page. Let's have a look here. Do we go the green and the black? I think so. Why not? So let's just go to a special, or do we go? We'll do that. We may be able to get a couple of photos on that. I have no idea. I'm just making the page. Let's just give this a bit of a border with the black scrap that's on my desk. In fact, we still may use that bit of scrap that I just cut off. Alright. That's going to be there, like so. And let's go something like that. Is there a longer bit there? No, I found a longer bit somewhere. Is that longer than that? It is longer than that. Let's just use it. Go like that. Right, where's our tape? So what I'll do with the mat here is I'll just put one bit of double-sided tape on the back so that we can move it around or halve it and do 2 photos instead of 1. And we're channeling Kathy Loves to Scrap and not worrying about pattern on pattern. We're going to use the scraps and they are going to go down on the page and then get covered with a photo or embellishments. No point wasting it. So this is actually out of many moons ago. I got a Christmas pattern paper pad, just cheap paper because it's white one side and pattern the other. I can't remember how. I kind of like that side, but is that going to be too much with that? Oh no, I really like that side, you guys. And I'm just using them as bases. I think that was only, I don't know how many I've got left over in my box, but and I'll put that one in to my Christmas kit to use as a, background. I'm just going to channel Kathy Loves to Scrap and go pattern on pattern on pattern and just produce something that I like. It's got to be, it's going into my album. So it's got to be something that, I've got to like the end product in the end anyway. So, I mean, when you do these things, it's as Ginger says, from Ginger's Corner, there's no wrong way to play with paper. You do a layout or you make a base page for a layout because it's going to be for your photos and it's going to be what you like. Okay? So let's go just in the middle of all that. Now that must be a bit shorter, so come over a bit. Alright, this is going to be shorter again. This is just obviously an offcut that I've cut off a piece of cardstock. I'm not going to use it. That might as well make itself useful. Sitting on my desk, so it might as well do something. And the branding strips, I'll pop into my branding strip bag, and we will use it. Because you guys know that we're doing a hop now called Striptease, the scrapbook way, and it's a hop about using our branding strips. Alright, this one should go right across. There you go. And then we'll go that up in here, like so. We'll just stick that in the middle as well, because we may use some of our, we want to cover that where I'd cut a circle out. That one. I'll go down in there like that. Nah, I'll just leave those now. So we've got one out of those scraps. So we'll just grab these here and pop them back into the bag that I've got for Christmas. So I've got a few more used. You know, we still may go through that when we go to make these into layouts and put some banners or something on. So there you go, base number 1. That over there. Base number 2. Right, I got the Halloween things here. I actually found some embellishments in all that. I made that. And there's a pumpkin here. And Trevor, if you're watching, hello. Trevor Scott from Ginger's Corner Facebook group and some other groups that I'm in. She made this one. So it must have come from Karen. So we've got a lot of scraps here. I've got 2 sheets of full pattern paper. Mainly because, I'll show you why. So all that is the scraps. Okay, I'm going to pop that towards the back. This one here has been in the actual scrap bag, so I'll show you. So I have everything in bags like this for different things, right? Well, it's got very, very, you know, it's got tears and stuff in it everywhere. But I really like that side, and I like that. And I just wondered, a bit of, so there's orange and purple in that. Could go some ghosts or something. And we've got this that we've cut bits and pieces out of. But then I really like, no, that's not going to go. Right, that's a maybe, right? Oh, we've got this one. I love this one. It's beautiful. It's got bats. I think that's a no. I really like that one as well. I think that's... Now, other thing I had was this green. Where is that? So... that's on that side. What other bigger piece? I've got this bit, that's right. There we go, found it. Maybe I go... What size is that? That's small. I wonder if I can get... use the back of that for the black, so we could go 4-2, and this was a lot cheaper paper too. Wait, I have to move that arm out. 6-2. And we could go purple on the back. what? Let's leave that for one. And let's get a bit of black cardstock. Not a bit, a full sheet of black cardstock. I don't want a huge amount of, I want it to sort of stand out. So, let us take the middle out of that. Because that orange one would look good for another idea I have. Which includes just black cardstock, but scraps of black cardstock. And something that I think, in fact, if I have enough time, and this doesn't go too long, do you guys want to see a third one? If I can get this on here quickly. Right. I'm going to leave it full, and I'm going to tear around. Hopefully I don't tear too much off. So I will put a mark. And tear here. Here. And here. So I've done that way. That mark I need to put down a bit further. Right. That. These bits that I tear off can go in the bin because it's too thin to be worrying about. I've got to get it started. Right. Now, I went that side, so that's alright. So, I'm going to do a tearing one. And I'll show you that I will just break nail. I'm doing that so much lately. Right, this is all going in the trash. Okay, not keeping it. No. Goodbye. Yep, look at that. Right. I don't think I brought my other double-sided tape up. As much as I love... Oh, hang on. What does it look like on that side? I normally use a black side, so I'm not using black this time. I'm going to go different. I think I've got a thing for black. You guys probably already know that. So yeah, Mel, tell us something if we don't know. But I thought, you know what, we might as well use these bits that we've got in there and actually do something with them. And I really wanted to use that because it was a bit wrecked. Some might say, you know, not wrecked, but distressed a bit more. I mean, as it is, it's still a bit. In fact, I might put a bit of tape over that. I'll go like that. And as you can see, I've still not cleaned my desk up. Trust me. I had lots of grand ideas of getting lots done this weekend and I've not done hardly anything. Right. So, I have to get some of the photos printed of Danina last year. Dressed up. Right, there we go. So we've got then this black, which means I really love that. Do you guys think that that would look wrong? No, I need to put the witchy poo side. Going to melt that onto there. Right. But we're going to gut that as well. In fact, we even... Why waste that paper that I really love? We might as well gut that too. I just do a 1 inch when I do gutting, because I don't have much Halloween paper as it is. I've got 2 paper pads. I could probably order some more. It's going to be very cheap stuff, but I want to use what I've got first, if you know what I mean. Up a bit. Okay. Right. So when I go like this, and I've drawn my little corners, I normally go something like this. I just hope I don't wreck this. This is really cheap paper, that's why it's not cutting properly in there. Come on. Cooperate. I'm going to start from here and go up. Right. So we've got a nice square of that left. Okay. We then have to trim some of this off. Okay. And because we've ripped that other one, we will, my words correctly, if I can find my little gadgety thing. Please appear. It should be here. But it's not, as usual. Oh, let's just see how this does these scissors do. These are a new, oh yeah, that's not bad. We'll distress it. Just get your scissors. And go like this. Just run it up the edge of the blade. So I've got the blade that's the outer, that's the inner. Right. Okay. I do really like that side, but I think it's too much white than colour. Like this. Hopefully you can still see everything. Just gone straight on with this. So I'm going to go like that. I'm going to turn it over. And we have to remember that we've got the other one as well. So we're going to go like this. Oh, whoops. And it's always good to just stick your pattern paper on there, like I did a minute ago, because I've now changed my mind on one side of the round circle thing that I'd cut out. I'm going to go like this. Can't get my hands to work quick enough for you guys. And I'm going to go something like that. Now at the end, you can go around and that's not got enough stuff there. Well, that's because I didn't. Oh gosh. You guys, I think I need some sleep. Right. Put some tape, some washi tape or something to make sure it stays down. I changed my mind. Look, that looks pretty good. So then we've got a photo that we can map onto there. What's on the other side of that? It's orange. I think that looks a bit weird. Yep. So we'll stick with what we're going to do. The purple trees. And she's got purple in her hair. Tell you the truth, I just do what I think looks okay. So I'm just going to stick that down. Put the witchies the right way on here. So that's what we're going to go with our... Right, so we're going to go onto there. On the bottom. Cover the hole that's there. I'll just go one layer like that. You know what? I don't know, I think I'll just leave it at that. So stick that on there. I don't know if I want to go in the middle or if I want to go down here. So I'll just leave it there for now. And I was going to try and make a... I've got a bit of this spare and it's got a rip in it there. Go under. So let's just take off this bit here, because that could be a usable straight piece. Let's go to 1.5. Go 1.5 off those, and then we'll go cut that in half. We're going to turn that over, make 2 banners. And we're going to stick that there. We're going to go right to the top. Now, I will put a bit of black ink on these. I haven't black inked anything else, but these I will. I think go there. I don't want to cover up that witchy poo. So let's go here. Just give that a bit of... I think that will do. We'll do the... later on in the month, we'll do what I was planning on to with the other Halloween one. I'll go like that. No. Come over. I think I need to cut it a bit. I can get it up. So I want it that bit shorter. There, that's better. Much better. Right. There you go. Now, here's a pumpkin we can put on already. Whether we do or not, I just found those in there, so we might keep those out actually. Okay, so there's another one. So there's number 1 and number 2. That needs to go down a bit more. Doesn't want to stay down. Right, there we go. So we'll pop all this away, and with that one I will show you what I'm going to do on the next one with that. I'll stick all these on here. See, I've got some that have got like things that you can use either side. And that's applied on that side. So that all can go back in. I'll pop that back in shortly. So we've got base number 1 and base number 2. So Christmas and Halloween. And that will fit a photo on there beautifully. Whether we turn it round or depends on what my photos print out like. So there we go. Base number 1, base number 2. All using scraps. Some which was on my desk. Some of which got thrown out. In fact, these bits here can get thrown out. So can that. And we'll pop these. That can go back in there. These ones that are off the Christmas ones can go into our branding strips. And that can be for a different thing. And we're done. That was that other bit. Okay, so if you think you might like to have a go at base pages, I'm doing this because, well, I have been doing base pages all year. I just don't know how many I've got. But in November, Ginger from Ginger's Corner does a, in November we do 20 base pages to layouts in 20 days, right? So each day for 20 days, we're going to take one of our base pages and turn them into a layout. So I really like that idea because it gets my scraps used, and I can just grab one of those and go, okay, let's go with that photo and let's grab these embellishments out. So it's kind of a good quick process, and it's a good way to use your scraps. Okay, so we'll soon find out when we get to start using them if I am going all the same way or not. I hope I'm not. Bit different. Yeah, so there you go. So if you think you might like to have got this, press pause, take a screenshot and have a go. At the same time, if you do like what I've come up with today, if you give me a thumbs up, that would be really appreciated. I can't, well, down below in the description box, I'll pop Ginger's Corner down there and the Ginger's Corner Facebook group so that you can come on over and have a look at what other people create in November. There may be a few people, I will pop a few of the ladies' names down that are on YouTube that could be possibly doing base page videos, getting ready for next month, and see what they come up with. So thank you everyone for watching. Appreciate you all for being here. Stay safe. Happy scrapping, and bye for now.